disgrace that I stand on this prestigious stage of this venerable institution, and I see the youth today just not allowing my brothers and sisters to get empowered. Shamelessly. Shamelessly, this youth asserts the very commendability of Skill India and says that Skill India will not empower the youth of the nation. To this youth, to this very youth, which asserts that Skill India will not empower the youth of this nation, I ask them to hear me out loud and clear. That when Skill India, according to Skill India portal, will provide 249 training partners and 3,222 training centers, it will lead to the empowerment of the youth of this nation. When 40 crore Indian youth will be skilled, trained and employed, when 40 crore Indian youth will bring bread and butter, when 40 crore Indian youth will act as a financial boost rather than economic burden, then I am bound to say that it will lead to the empowerment of the youth of this nation. An honorable speaker, when a farmer in a small village of Vidarbha will not commit suicide because of hopelessness and recklessness, as you will see, a ray of hope in his children who will be obtaining vocational training under the Skill India campaign and will bring the so-called basic amenities, roti, kapda or makan, it will lead to the empowerment of the youth of the largest democracy of the world. And in a country like India, where according to the National Crime Records Bureau reports, almost 4,000 people, 4,000 youth of this nation commit suicide because of unemployment and poverty. In this very nation, Skill India proudly announced on its portal that it has trained 55,86,736 youth of our nation and has already placed 23,81,009 jobless dropouts youth. If this is not empowerment, then I'm perplexed to know what is the definition of empowerment according to the opposition. And I'm not saying that Skill India will change the entire scenario overnight. Neither am I saying that it will rotate things 180 degrees. What I'm trying to mention is that it took us 300 years to obtain independence from the clutches of Britishers. It took us 70 years to obtain 74% literacy from 7.4% in 1947. And Skill India is the spark which has been ignited by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 15 July 2015, which will lead towards the empowerment. And I'm proud to announce that yes, Skill India campaign will really empower Indian youth. And there were many opposition who came up and said that Skill India is the reason for brain drain. Quite ironical. What I believe is that Skill India is the reason which will help the brain drain in our country towards its clutches and will make it a reverse brain drain, which has been the first initiative which has been taken up by our country, where the products of our own nation will be brought back from the developed nations because of Skill India. And talking about the job opportunities, which they said that India lack in creating job opportunities, I must tell you a very, very interesting fact. You all know Reliance, DLF, they brought 20,000 carpenters, cobblers, electricians from Dubai for its Jamnagar project, Reliance. DLF, they bought 2,000 security guards for their project work and construction sites from West Asia. We say that we lack in job opportunities. We already have opportunities in our country. We say that Skill India is giving or is providing the country with a cheap labor. But I must tell you that according to the facts, the 76% of the youth which has been possible enough to get through Skill India has earned 16,000 as a pension when compared to 13,000 which an engineer gets from an institute. Well, this is not cheap according to me. And also Skill India is not alone. It is connected with 3 more coordinates. The first coordinate being Digital India, which gives a normal chaiwala at a dhaba to create his online transactions in Paytm, which has been seen over the nights in our country. It has been connected to Swachh Bharat Andolan, which is making our environment eco-friendly and it's attracting foreigners, tourists to come and visit our country to make sure that the Indians are living in a better place, which will give a greater impression on the youth of our nation. And it is further connected to Make in India, which gives the opportunities to Indian youth to work in our own nation. And thus Skill India forms a diamond, which is something related to golden quadrilateral, but perhaps this diamond promises to shine bright in the upcoming future. And also, very interestingly, the opposition has placed their place their propositions that Skill India is a bogus argument. Skill India is something which is not related to anywhere. But I must tell you all that Skill India is the campaign which has been started, which is going to lead us towards the betterment, towards the better future, because drop and drops makes an ocean. And at last, I would like to warn the profligate and the deprivated youth of our nation that it's time to arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is achieved, as the great Swami Vivekananda quoted. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Please tell us what you think about the video in the comment section below, and if you like it, then please subscribe to the channel because a reply to this video against the motion is coming out soon.